Brook Engineering, a professional integrated design, manufacturing and engineering company, has been at the forefront of building complex special purpose equipment since 1991. Recently we developed a world first automated machine for a local South Australian company, RBSC, who wanted to eliminate repetitive manual operations and become more competitive in making the MeshMate steel support chair complete with corrosion prevention plastic boots over the wire tips. Our MeshMate machine has now been working since 2011 with just one person producing around 5,500 units per shift. RBSC President Mr. Peter Gregg says it has saved the company many thousands per year, and the final product is well respected, affordable and the best solution for the concrete industry in Australia. RBSC was established in 1958. The following video introduces the MeshMate production machine in action and describes each function in the process of producing a quality MeshMate steel wire chair.
MeshMate wire chairs are used in the building industry in reinforced concrete structures. They support steel mesh and reinforcing bars at the required height before the concrete is poured. MeshMates can be made in the height range 50 to 400 mm with 50 incremental sizes in between. MeshMates comprise two formed wires welded together at the top in a cruciform shape with plastic ferrules pressed over the cut ends of the wire to prevent corrosion. MeshMates are made automatically by the machine but are removed from the output conveyor, stacked and packaged by hand. The required MeshMate height and batch size are entered on an interface touchscreen, and where required, the operating stations adjust to suit the size. The MeshMate production machine is fed from a coil of wire and cuts the wires to length, forms and welds the two wires together, and presses the plastic ferrules over the four wire cut ends. The machine is enclosed with a safety fence, and access for a forklift is guarded by a light curtain which is safety interlocked with the machine. The machine comprises mechanical, pneumatic, hydraulic, electrical and control systems. The following video shows the operation of the MeshMate production machine, starting from a coil of wire and finishing with the completed product on the output conveyor. Two 2.5 tonne uncoilers are used for 6 and 5 mm wires. These are electrically driven on demand for the wire. The straightener has rollers in two planes and overbends the wire multiple times to remove residual bending. The feeder provides precise lengths under servo control from a length measuring encoder. Pneumatic cylinders load the pinch rollers for reliable feeding. The pinch rollers are changed for the two wire sizes. The wire is cut and formed to an M shape using hydraulic actuation. The cutter moves for each cut under servo control to make the different lengths for the upper and lower wires. The transfer unit uses pneumatic grippers to pick and place the bent wires in a nest under servo control. During transfer, the wires are rotated 45 degrees in opposite directions sequentially to match the nest cruciform shape. A 4-station indexing table transfers the nested parts into the welding station. The welding station joins the two wires using a resistance welder. Pneumatically driven guides and spring-loaded rollers hold the wires in place. The transfer unit uses pneumatic grippers to pick and place the welded wires in the ferrule push-on station under servo control. The ferrule feeding unit releases moulded plastic ferrules from a bulk hopper to a vibrating bowl feeder. This aligns and feeds them via a servo-controlled distributor into 4 tubes. They are air blasted along the tubes to the ferrule push-on station, where they are guided into nests using pneumatic cylinders. In the push-on station, the welded wires are clamped in place. The ferrule nests then move up under servo control to press the ferrules onto the wire ends. The nests use pneumatic grippers to assist location of each wire during push-on. Completed meshmates are transferred to the outfeed conveyor, which moves them from the machine safety enclosure to the operator area to stack, place them in bags and place the bags on a pallet for delivery. Further information can be obtained from Barry Liston at Brook Engineering.